Alabama's offense isn't as much as a Crimson Tide as it is a slow leak. Sure, it has had 58 plays 20 yards or longer this season. But what sets up most of those big gainers is the steady pounding of a running game that goes 3 deep at running back with Damian Harris, 697 yards, 10 TDs, Bo Scarborough, 377 yards, 6 TDs, and Najee Harris, 282 yards, 2 TDs, combining for 1,356 yards and 18 TDs. And that doesn't even include quarterback Jalen Hurts, 572 yards, 6 TDs. The last 2 years, Alabama has killed LSU in the fourth quarter with a 25-54 to 406 advantage in time of possession and 217 yards in 40 plays total offense to 61 yards on 14 plays. If Alabama controls game pace from start to finish, LSU doesn't have a chance. We have make sure we make fit run fits, get on the edges when it's pass convert, and get back to Jalen, LSU defensive end Christian LeCoucher said. Alabama leads the second total offense, 499.8 IPG, rushing offense, 298.8 IPG, and scoring offense, 43.0 points per game, first downs, 25.2 per game. Can first-year Tigers offensive coordinator Matt Canada's offense confuse Alabama enough defensively for LSU to occasionally get in scoring position? The reason LSU coach Ed Orgeron hired Canada from Pittsburgh, according to Orgeron, is because all the shifts and formations and stuff that I would think would give Alabama problems. In LSU's last 18 possessions against the Tide dating back to the first half of the Tigers' 2015 loss in Tuscaloosa, LSU punted 12 times, had 2 passes intercepted, missed a field goal, turned the ball over on downs twice, and scored a touchdown. LSU's predictable offense was like banging a head against a wall. The Mim said in years past that the most physical team would win, LSU F-back tight end J.D. Moore said. A lot of times, they were more physical than us, and they outplayed us. With our offense, teams can't dig in and fire off on you. We want to keep them on their heels and keep them guessing. Will LSU's offensive line consistently protect Tigers quarterback Danny Etling when he drops to pass? This is a scary proposition because LSU O-line couldn't pass protect 2 weeks ago in the first half against Ole Miss, the worst defense in the second yards allowed and points. At halftime, Etling was 3 of 6 for 83 yards, 63 on one play, and had already been sacked 3 times. LSU did a better job in the second half of protecting Etling, but the Tigers' challenge Saturday is handling an Alabama defense ranked first in every major statistical category in the SEC, and one which also leads the nation in rushing defense, 66.4 IPG allowed, and scoring defense, 9.8 PPG. LSU center William Clapp is confident in O-coordinator Matt Canada's pass blocking schemes. Canada is really good at mixing up the protection and the routes, Clapp said. It's not all just deep shots. There's going to be some quick short pass, some screens, some long passes. Canada has it all in his playbook, and games like this bring out the best in him. If Etling can complete some passes, hopefully the Tigers can break 100 yards rushing for the second time in the last 5 games. LSU hasn't had a run of 20 yards or more against Alabama since 2010, when 3 non-running backs, receiver Russell Shepard, placid kicker Josh Jasper and tight end D'Angelo Peterson, had runs of 41, 29 and 23 yards respectively. The last LSU running back or quarterback to have a 20-yard run or more versus the Crimson Tide was running back Charlie Scott, who had a 34-yard run in 2009.